Good morning, everybody. I know it says 1957, but it is January. Technicality, it is 1958. I know I was going to say spring of 1958, but I think I might have a slight issue I need to take care of. I'm almost up to 50 cows. They're breeding like rats in here, or rabbits, or something. I don't know. Just all of a sudden, I got a lot more cows and calves than I expected. Um, The food supply is dropping quicker than I think it needs. I don't think I'm going to quite make it, so I think I better sell off some of my older cows or do something. I was holding on to the males and letting them grow up to make a little more money, but I'm thinking the smart thing to do would be to knock this herd down a little bit. Get rid of all the males for now, and maybe get rid of some of the really older females. Knock it down to about, I don't know, 30 head, just because I don't really have enough land to make that much food just yet, and the equipment, so I think I better knock this herd down a little bit. I don't want to haul them in two at a time, because that's all I have right now is a little 2-cow trailer sitting over here, left over from when I was using this little barn. So I think I'm going to trade this little guy in here. I don't have a whole lot for choices at the moment, but I do have this. It's a little pricey, but I think I'll make a bit of that back just selling the cows. Let's see, should I leave it green or should I pick a different color? Or if we make it black to match the truck. Ew, cost an extra $800 to do that. You know what though, I kind of like that color. It'll match my truck. I think I'm going to go for it. That way it matches my old Ford. Okay, shoot, I forgot to remove the license plate. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so I guess I need to run to town and trade that trailer in. Let's get rid of some of them. Got too many cows. Alright. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna stay? Whoops. Why? I must have... could have swore I hit the trigger. There we go. Okay. Alright, I decided to get rid of some older bulls first. No point in keeping them bulls around. We'll just stick with just the females because they make the milk. So I think I'll get rid of most of the bulls first. Keep just one for breeding. That should knock that herd down pretty good. Oh. Shut the gate. Otherwise they get out. Come on. Where is the... There we go. There. I do believe I got the animal thing a little bit under control. I knocked it down to 32. So that way I think we'll have enough food. I mean, worst case scenario, if I gotta buy a little hay or something just to slip by, but we gotta take it slow. We just don't have the... We really can't afford... Well, we probably can afford it, but we really don't have access to the bigger equipment just yet. I do have my eye out on some better equipment in the mid-60s, so we just gotta pace ourselves a little bit. So, alrighty, well, hopefully we'll see you in the spring if everything behaves itself here and I got enough food. Well, guess what? I am out of straw already, and it's only February. Definitely gonna have to buy... I think the solution to that is by spring, and I got the money for it. For sure by spring. Definitely going to have to buy this little chunk of land and plant some more oats. So, yeah. I'm going to have to buy some straw to get by. Alrighty, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just get a full wagon load because I'm going to need it. So, back to town I go. Ouchie, that was not cheap. That was almost $15,000 worth of straw. We definitely don't want to do that again. Definitely got to plant some more oats. That was an ouchie. But gotta do what you gotta do to get by. Just don't want to do that again. Even that little hiccup wasn't the worst in the world, though. I mean, we're making some pretty good milk checks now that the cows are, so we can afford this little hiccup. Not a big deal. But definitely gonna plant some more oats. I figured I might have maybe gotten a little carried away, but maybe not, because I got quite a few months to go here. I mean, the soonest possibility of getting any straw is August, so we got a lot of months to go here. So plus the TMR's taking some straw now. Listen, will you let me through this door? Ugh. There. Hay seems to be holding out pretty good, though. I don't think hay will ever be a serious issue for a while. Just the fact that you can make it 3 times a year. There we go. Now we got some straw to play with. Good morning. We made it to spring. Ah, snow is gone, thank God. We got a lot of work to do. We have first crop hay to make. We have oats to plant. We have corn to plant. We are going to have a very, very, very busy day. But first, we have to check on the cows. Yeah, we got to feed them, dump the slurry tank, blah, 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 blah. How many cows are we up to now? I'm sure we... Oh, there, yeah, it's climbing again. Do we have enough bulls to get rid of? That's what I've been doing, is get rid of bulls. Female, 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 female. Yeah, we could. There's 2. 3. 4. Yeah, we could make another load of cattle. That would cut down on the feed. I think I'm going to do that. You just got to remember to keep 1 bull. Ooh, I left the gate open. Good thing the cows didn't get out. Just got to keep 1 bull for breeding purposes. But I think I'm going to take another load in just to cut back on the feed. Plus, we can make a little more money. We got $85,000. It is spring. I definitely want for sure. Let me check something here. I definitely want for sure that 1 chunk of land, but maybe I can afford more than 1. Okay, that's 48,000. Boy, that'd be a nice chunk of land to have, but I bet I can't afford that. Ooh, I could probably afford it next year. Definitely can't afford that one. What about this one? 60. Why is that one so expensive? And so much less acreage. I'd say the next really good investment would be this big field. But that might have to hold off a few months. Definitely going to get this one, at least for the oats. I got to have more oats. I think hay I can get by for a while. We can't get too carried away just yet, because like I say, I can't even get a round baler until 1970, because that's when them came out. So I'm kind of stuck with making square bales, and that's pretty much all I can do until at least 1970. I'm going to double check that to confirm that with you guys. Just so you know, as I ain't lying. First round baler ever made. Yeah, 1972. So yeah, we're stuck making those little square bales for a while. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. I didn't say get out of the vehicle. Alright, let's get rid of some bulls, feed some cattle. We got a lot of stuff to do today. All I know is I got to keep that herd down a little bit so I can actually keep up with them. Alright. Let's get rid of some animals here. Well, now isn't that convenient? The neighbor planted it with oats for me. He didn't pick the dang rock though, and it needs some more fertilizer. And it's got weeds in it. Did he at least plow it? I don't even know what he all did with it here. It's kind of nice that he planted it to oats already though. Let's see. Yeah, definitely needs some fertilizer. It doesn't need lime, doesn't need plowing. I don't think I can pick the rock though without messing up the oats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as soon as I try to pick the rock, it's going to destroy the oats. I don't know, there's only one way to find out. And I could buy a weeder. Either way, I definitely want to buy it. So let me get it bought for sure. And then I'll decide if I want to plow it up and replant it. There we go. At least I own it now. Yeah, definitely need some poopy on it. We got plenty of poopy. Yeah, if I can just get rid of the rocks and get some poopy on it, we might be all set. So, alrighty, let me get back to work here and see what I can do with it. Well, that answers that question. It won't even let me pick the rock, so... I would say we'll just fertilize the crap out of it, and if it gets some weeds in it, so be it. Might as well take it. It's a free planting of oats. According to the map, she needs a double application of it. No problem, we can do that. This is easy enough to do, and I got plenty of it. We'll get some poopy on there. I might lose a little bit of yield from the weeds and stuff like that, but I think we'll be alright. Next year we'll get all the rocks off it. Hopefully this little extra oats field will help me from not having to buy more straw. It looks like I might have to do a little bit of logging here too, because this field's a little too close to the edge here. It's not too bad over here though. So I might have to take out a few trees here and there. Make sure the tractor can get through with the harvester. This field's gonna need a bit of work between picking rock next spring and straightening things out. It's kind of shaped weird and definitely needs some work. We'll get there. Oh, there's Fred. He's looking for mouses. Check my dog. Are you catching the mouses? You can get them mouses. It just reminds me, quick little story time here. On the farm I had, he was half German Shepherd, half Husky, big dog. He's a pretty good sized dog. Then of course name was Otto. And then he had another little dog. He was a rat terrier, little bitty dog. And boy, them two were the best of friends. You know, that German Shepherd, he could probably eat that little terrier for lunch, but they were like the best of friends. And I remember they'd follow me out in the hayfield while we was making hay, and they would just kill mouse after mouse after mouse. Of course, the Shepherd, he was a pretty good sized dog, so he could eat a lot of them. But I think the little rat terrier was trying to keep up with him, and that little rat terrier would eat so many mice that he'd puke them up, and then he'd go back to eating more. I miss them two dogs. They were good dogs. Oh, you found another mouse? Did you find another mouse? Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, it was, again, it was so funny. It was almost like that Looney Tunes cartoon with the big bulldog and then the little dog, and the little dog was like, "You want to go kill a cat, Spike? Huh? You want to go kill?" That's just how they acted. They were such best friends, and they get into trouble together too. It was quite hilarious. But yeah, good memories, good memories.
Oh boy, we're gonna have fun beating up a cat, ain't we, Spike?
Okay, I think it's time for a quick little update here. We got a lot of work done here. Corn, all planted, fertilized, rolled, set to grow. And we have the oats field. Well, you know what? I don't have to run way over there. Let's use the map. Anyway, yeah, everything's planted, fertilized, rolled, blah, blah, blah. The only thing that I have a little issue with is this field that I recently bought has a bunch of rocks on it, but I can't get the rocks off because it's already been planted with oats. So I'll get the rocks next year, I promise. So yeah, oats, corn, hay. Also made first crop. Got that baled up and in the barn. This is all fertilized, ready to go for second crop. Cows are all fed and topped off, so yeah, things are just rocking and rolling, popping along as they usually do. Let's see, did I empty this silo? I can't remember. Yeah, silo is... oops, wrong one here. Yeah, silage silo is empty. Oh, I guess I can deactivate that. That's full and ready for next feeding. Boy, I hope we can make it till fall. We're really going to be cutting this close, I think. I don't know. I think I helped a lot by selling some of the beef cattle and the male cows. All I got are the females right now. We might be able to slip by. After, I don't know if I can afford this yet this year or not. We'll see what the next few milk chicks are going to be. Right now I got almost 50,000. I would really love to buy this chunk for almost 70. It's got wheat on it right now, so if I could buy this in the fall, boy, that would really help with our straw situation. And I could continue to plant this in oats, and maybe that oats, and then I could have 2 cornfields. Then I'd have quite a bit. I'd have enough land to support, I think, at least 60, 70 cows. So yeah, as the time goes on, we'll just keep expanding, buying little fields here and there, and so that's the update so far. We see how it goes. Ooh-wee, we've been making some pretty good milk chicks. Well, we made her to July, but we are out of straw. I might have to buy a little bit more just to slip by until August. Corn is popping up beautifully. Oats is beautiful. I wish I could harvest it right now, but we need another month yet. Beans, I have $91,000, and before I should run over there and take a look at that quick. You know what? We should drive over there. That field is a little ways. I really want that field. Buy it before he tries to harvest that weed off on me. I'll go take a quick look at it here. I think it's fully fertilized and limed, and the only thing he didn't do was get the rock off of it. There's our oats. That's got some weeds in it, unfortunately. But this wheat field really interests me, and I can definitely afford it right now. Oh yeah, look at that yield bonus, 91. Yeah, I definitely want to buy that. Alright, let's talk to the neighbor. We buy it. I say I'm not a big fan of wheat, but hey, it'll make straw. And that's a nice big hayfield to work, or hayfield. That's a nice big field to work with. There. I own it. Well, I did buy another small load of straw just to get by. I don't think I have quite enough to slip by one more month. The oats is almost ready. Just something you have to do. Yeah, let's see. I got enough in this to make another load of TMR, no problems there. But this is the problem. No way we're gonna make it another month, so we bought another small load. It's all good though. I think we can make it all work. Just gotta make it till August, then I'm gonna have more straw than I know what to do with. Ooh, today is the big day. It's gonna be a very busy day. Because we got a lot of harvesting to do. One big field and two medium-sized fields. Let's see, let's check the map here. Oops. Oops, no. This one. Yeah, I gotta harvest. We gotta harvest all this, 14, 12, and 10. It's going to be a very busy day. How did the cows hold out? Oh, we did alright. We survived. With just enough straw. Alright. Probably bought, maybe I even bought a little too much straw. Probably could have got by with just a few bales, but I wanted to make sure I was going to make it. And I left the gate open again. Good thing the cows didn't get out. Alright, let's feed and get things topped off and get the... Then I'll get the harvester and everything out and we'll go to work. There. All unfolded and hooked up. Ooh, that might be a tight turn, but I think I can do it. Oh yeah. Yes, I would love to maybe someday get a better harvester, but it's just too early. There's really no options for a decent harvester until at least the late 60s, early 70s. So I'm stuck with this big old brute for a little while. But it's a good harvester. Like I say, you've seen me use it before. And am I going to be able to make it through here? Oh my goodness. I might have to sacrifice a little bit of corn. I don't know. Say it's plenty wide. It can be a little finicky sometimes, but overall it's a good harvester. And we got a lot to harvest. Ah, I got a little too close to that tree. Come on. We're not going to play this game today where I can't get nothing done. And I got the wagon all set for collecting. I think the game plan is here I'm going to, majority of the oats, maybe all the oats if it'll fit, I'm going to grind it up right into mineral feed right away. And then that should give me the that other little building over here. I can put my wheat in here. Remember, we can't mix crops, so hopefully all the oats will fit in the mixing. That's my plan anyway. We'll see if my plan works. Shouldn't run out of straw anytime soon after harvesting all this. We'll see. Ah, this is what happens when you forget to smooth the field out. Looks like I'm going to miss quite a bit there. Just a little too uneven there for this harvester. A lot more weeds in this field too. This field needs a bit of work, no doubt. I did trim the trees around the other edge over there though, so that's good. Just needs some work on that hilly area there a little bit. And pick the rocks. Why is it missing there? That's not that uneven. Boy, this field is being a little extra finicky. Yeah, I can understand over by that hilly area, but this ain't that uneven. At least it doesn't look that uneven. Well, maybe it's a little more even than I think. Tractor's struggling to get up here. Yeah, I forgot to do where you go into landscaping mode and you do the where you just smooth things out. That makes a world of difference if you just smooth it out a little bit. Otherwise, this harvester can be a bit finicky on hills and uneven terrain. Well, that's the last of the oats. How we doing here? Uh-oh. We ran out of silage. Got plenty of mineral feed though. I fed them today, tomorrow. Boy, we're gonna be cutting it close with September, October. Yeah, we might be able to make it. Ugh, good thing I bought them other two fields. We're just cutting things a little too close here. So yeah, that oats field is all done, ready for baling straw. And this field is done. Oh boy, I got one heck of a walk here. I should have threw my bike in the back of the trailer. Yeah, it ain't that far to walk. It ain't like I'm going to town. This field definitely needs a little bit of work. It's a little uneven here and there, and I definitely missed some oats here and there. Had to go around in circles to get it. I can see where now that I'm at a different angle, I can see why the harvester didn't like that spot. That needs to be softened out a little bit. I think I've showed you how I did that before with fields that are a little rough. You just go to landscaping, soften. You know, you just got to go around and soften things up a little. I don't want to do it now because it'll make the straw disappear. Now, we'll get to see how rough this field is. See, where's a good spot to park for now? I guess on the road here, side of the road. Oh, I got this nice big field of wheat. Alright, I'll get my other tractor. Okay, now we can get going on the wheat. This might take a little while. This is the biggest field we've had yet. See how it goes. I did not do any work whatsoever to this field, so we'll see how it behaves. Gotta be better than the field on the left. Boy, that one had some pretty rough spots. Should get a pretty good yield off of this. See how it goes. Ooh, I do see what could be a potential issue here. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can squeeze through there. I was gonna say if the field is too tight up against some trees. I'll get in here, get as much as I possibly can. See, if I would have plowed this field, I would have... Yeah, just can't have things that close. Come on, baby. By golly, I got it. A little tight through here, but it's doable. Ooh wee. Did I bite off more than I want to chew again? This is where it'd be really, really nice to have a round baler, because this is going to take a while to bale up with that little square baler. Took a while just to harvest it with this harvester, and this has got a pretty wide head on it, considering. We'll see. We'll see. There's the last of the wheat. Whew. Well, now I can pack this up and put it away for the year. I don't think I got to worry about running out of straw again. Another thing I was considering, I think I can show you that real quick, is that silo. I can make silage out of straw. So I might maybe do that. I don't know yet. So either way, I think this will be my new straw field. And in this field here, I think next year I'm going to plant more corn. I'm definitely going to want more corn. We'll see how it goes. All I know is I got a crap ton of straw to make. See, how much of wheat do we got? It's almost 70,000. Not bad, not bad. Well, here we go. This is going to take a little while. All right. Wow. I shouldn't have to worry about straw for a while. Where did I see that? Bales produced. There it is. Almost 700 bales of straw. So we're good there for a while. I think a couple things need to happen here because this is like taking forever to get things done. So two things I think I'm going to do. One, I'm going to start hiring workers to do my I'll do a good job. Hey, you missed a spot. What are you doing, woman? Well, we'll see what happens. And two, I think I need another tractor just to get things rolling here. I would love, this has always been my favorite cheap starting out with hardly nothing tractor, but I can't get this until 1964. And we got 5 years, 6 years to go before I can get that. So in the meantime, to get by, it's a little expensive, but it's a good tractor. I think we're going to get the Super M, get all the horsepower we can get. Let's see, let's throw some wheel weights on there, mud guards. I want all the attachments I can get. I shouldn't need the loader, I got the Oliver for that. So while I'm hiring a worker, I can do other things. I don't like it, losing money doing that, but I'm getting some pretty decent milk checks. So, all right, woman, how we doing here? I check up on you. Yeah, I figure while she's plowing, I can spread manure and I can disc. So, I'm sure she's gonna miss some spots. That's all right. I can, when she gets done, I'll just finish up whatever she misses. It is a female, ain't it? It look like a girl. Yep. You know what? She almost looks like my niece. Little bit. All right, do a good job, girl. Do a good job. All right. Let's see. Oh shoot, how am I gonna go get that tractor? If I take the bike, you know what? I'll just take old Rust Bucket and I'll leave Rust Bucket in town for now. Then later on, I'll take the bike and I'll bring Rust Bucket back home. I wasn't sure how to lay the bike on the tractor and figured I'll just take the truck. Old Rust Bucket can sit in town for a while. I don't use Rust Bucket for too many things. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have bought that other bigger field. I think I bought that a little too soon, because I don't have enough equipment and manpower to handle this much land. But I'll see if I can make it work. Like say, if I just get a little bit bigger equipment, you know. But it's just a little too early for that. But I think I can make everything work. Ain't gonna lie, it's just aggravating while I'm driving this tractor. I'm looking up in the upper right hand corner and I'm watching that money clicker just slowly tick down. It's like, I usually don't hire workers. It's just, yeah, look at almost $200. And what did she really do? She better be doing a good job. That's all I got to say. Woman, you missed a whole part of the field over here, woman. I don't know where you learned how to plow. You're also missing these spots. What the heck kind of crap job is this? Just can't get good help these days. Well, let's see. I guess... yeah, I guess I could just start spreading some manure on it right away. What the heck? Oh, she's plowing. That'll save some time. Alrighty, I went around the field a couple more times to open it up for her a little bit. And fixing up all of her boo-boos here. I can't spread manure on subpar work here. So I gotta straighten this mess out here first, and then I'll put her back to work, see if she does a better job. Alright. Now do a good job this time. No screwing up. Alright. Now maybe I can get some manure on here and do some disking. And alright, make sure we get double application. Let's see, I want to get a better run here, get straightened out. Turned around here. Woman, you're missing spots again. Did we not have a good talk here? She said her name was Janet. Janet's not doing a very good job. She's missing spots. The woman can't plow. Oh, well. She's saving me a lot of time here, though. And I hate plowing, to be honest, so we'll let this spot here and there slip by. I'll fix it after she's done. Alright, woman. I'm taking over. Overall, I'd say she did a pretty good job. Like I say, she just missed spots here and there. Nothing major. Nothing that I can't fix. Definitely saved me a lot of time. A little pricey, though. Just out of curiosity, it should say... Can I see how much money I spent on a hired worker? I think I can. Loans and misc. Wage payment. $1,000? Ooh-wee. Cost me $1,000 just to have me plow this little field? That seems a little expensive. Although we get to the bigger field, especially that one bigger field, it might be worth it. It might be worth hiring a worker. Okay, I think I cleaned this up already. I'm sure she missed some over here. I think that's just a sunspot. Oh, there's some spots she missed. Just the ends, it seems like. Alright, before I put Janet to work on these two fields, these need some special attention. I think I've showed this before, but wherever there's basically what you want to do, it seemed like up here was pretty good. It was just over in the corners here. We have to do a little softening. That seems to be the only way to take care of the... Yeah, it's a little steep here. Oops, not that big. Let's see, make it strong. Maybe about like that. And then we're just going to kind of gently feather this out a little bit. My harvester had a hard time here. Basically, wherever it's a little high, a little low, a little weird. I don't remember any other spots being off. This definitely helps helps with a lot of things, because I think whoever makes whoever makes maps doesn't get every little spot, perfect. So sometimes you just kind of have to feather things out a little bit. Soften things up. It definitely helps the harvester and everything. Is that getting rid of the rocks? Oh no, it's just an illusion. Yeah, definitely got to feather things out a little bit here. Wasn't there a rough spot here somewhere? I think there was a little bit rough here. I know there's a really bad spot over here. I'll use this as an example. I remember there was a real bad dip here that causes issues. It's hard to see when you're looking out at it from above, but if you angle yourself down, yeah, see how there's a really bad dip here? I had a heck of a time with my harvester. So you just kind of want to see if we can get that to feather out a little bit here. I also decided I'm going to take this corner out a little bit, because you notice this straw that I missed here. This is part of not my land. So, oh, wrong key. So I think I'm just going to soften this corner a little bit and make it grass, just to save myself some headache. There we go, that looks pretty decent. And maybe just throw a little wild grass in there just so it don't look so ugly. See, I think if I paint here, I can get rid of that mess here, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. There, that looks much better. I like to keep things looking neat and clean when I can. There, that looks a little more natural. Soften that corner up a little bit. I think overall, I think it's pretty decent for now. I got a little spot there I got to fix with the plow, but I think we got her. I think we can put Janet back to work and get some work done around here. I wonder if I should go around the perimeter a little bit for her. I probably should. AI workers get very confused easily. I think I will. I'll just go around the perimeter quick. Just to give her a little wiggle room. Okay. That's it for my manure. I might have sold a little too much last time, but no worries. I'll definitely have enough by spring. Janet said she couldn't make it today, so we got Big George running the plow today. Let him finish up. We don't want to disturb him. I tried putting the plow on this tractor because I need the loader to get this rock. But this doesn't pull that plow very good, especially with this hilly area. So I ran to town and I just slapped on a pair of universal brackets, and I'm hoping I can cobble together and make that loader fit on this M. I don't know. We're going to find out. I know it's sacrilege putting an Oliver loader on a farm L, but hey man, farmers did it all the time. You just mock up and slap together whatever you can. So we'll see if we can make it work. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? It attaches, it works, but it looks like crap. The hoses ain't attaching, and we're just gonna go with it. I got, I could wait for my worker to get done plowing, but I'm trying to keep things going here. I mean, it works. Let's say it's alright. We're gonna go with it. I couldn't see buying a whole nother loader and bucket, because don't need two buckets. And if the M would have just pulled that plow, it would have been fine. But I don't know, it pulled it weird. It could pull it, but it acted like it had a hard time doing it. And I didn't want to deal with the workers stopping and all that. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work here. The ground is so uneven. Ugh. It must be too low yet. Come on, quit being weird. This Farmall N doesn't handle as nice as that Oliver. Oh, I remember what I used to do. I just go straight. Hey, we're missing spots here. It takes a little while to get the perfect height, without it. There, she's digging a little too deep. Come on. Well, as soon as he gets done plowing, I think I'm going to go back to the Oliver. I think it does a better job doing this. But I just want to keep working. Get as much as I can done. Let's see. Yeah. It's not I mean, it's not perfect, but it is working. You know what? I probably should have just bought a second Oliver. This Farmall Super M is a pretty cool tractor, but it can't do what that Oliver can do. I only got a half a load of rock, and look what it's doing already. I might have to dump some of them out just to get it in the truck. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Oops. No, I want you to dump some out. How can it lift it? There we go. Oh yeah, definitely going back to the Oliver as soon as I can. This is not working too well. It only cost me like 500 bucks to throw a set of loader brackets on it, but yeah, she's struggling. Whoops. Because I don't have the height set quite right. There we go. Hey, 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 what is this? Stop it! Oh my god. It does it, but it's like slippy and slidey, just it ain't quite right. Much more field you got to plow back there. Oh, he's getting there. Alright. We'll get there. We'll let him finish and then I'll switch. I'll get what I can with this. Oh yeah, this does a much better job. Much faster, much more responsive. Much better. Easier to turn around. Don't get me wrong, that Farmall M does... Oh, no. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's better than the M was doing. M was really struggling. That M does a good job of disking, so I'll keep it for now. It's kind of an expensive tractor. Like I said, if I'd known what I know now, I probably would have just got another Oliver, but I'm trying to get a little variety and try different tractors in my game, so... But yeah, this Oliver Super 88, boy, it's a very handy little tractor. It gets the job done. Okay, here's the game plan here. I definitely want to leave this field grass. That's been working great. This one I think I'm going to keep corn yet, and I still have to harvest that. I think I'm going to change this one from oats to corn. That way I got two cornfields. 10 and 11 will be corn. This I think I'm going to make a grass field because it's kind of oddly shaped and kind of hilly, and I think it's kind of a pain in the butt to harvest on. So I think I'm going to make 9 and 12 both grass fields, 10 and 11 corn, and this will be my new big oats field for straw. I think it's a good plan. So I'll plant this to grass. I still got to pick rock on this one, and I still got to dump some fertilizer on it. So, but I ran out of poopy, so I'll get that before spring anyway. Through the winter I can work on that off and on. So I'm going to plant this in grass, maybe skip ahead a couple months, and I want to get my corn harvested. So that's the plan. Well, that is it. We are into October, just like that. We may have an issue, but maybe not. Silo is empty. Silage, empty. But the cows ain't starving yet. We're doing pretty good. But I think we're okay because I may have been mistaken last time when I said I had to wait until November to chop this corn. And the reason I said that is all I did was glance at this corn. Harvest season is here, not here, like on regular maps. But in the comments, and I feel I should give him a shout out because he comments the most. He must be my #1 biggest fan.
I'm your #1 fan.
In the comments, he said, you can harvest in the 4th month instead of waiting until it's fully harvested. And I agree. We should be able to harvest it early. So yeah, I figured I'd give Jeremy Wilson 6387. He's given me a lot of suggestions, and he really supports my channel, so I figured I'd give him a shout out. But yeah, I do believe he's right. There is no reason we shouldn't be able to chop this right now. And in real life, this is the stage you would want to chop it. It'd be too dry for silage if you did it on regular harvest. So hopefully he's right, and this map will allow me to do it because I'm out of silage. So, okay, pipe out. Only one sure way to find out. Hey, how about that? Thank you for reminding me, Jeremy. Otherwise, my cows would have started starving to death. And now that I'm using a harvester that's not killing half of my crop, hopefully we get a pretty decent yield off of this. So, yeah. Should go well, hopefully. I think I kind of apologize in advance for taking longer for getting these episodes out. One, it takes a lot longer to do this stuff with the smaller equipment. I mean, look how wide. I'm only harvesting like a couple meters at a time, and it takes a while to do this. Another reason is I started another series. I probably shouldn't have did that, but trees in the way. I did start on Wisconsin Westby map. Come on. I swear to God, if I could just chop that axle off, this would be like the perfect tractor. Every once in a while, that's the only thing that has annoyed me so far. Otherwise, I love this Oliver. Matter of fact, I started using this Oliver. There we go again. I started using this Oliver on my Westby series. My plan is to alternate between them series so everybody gets a taste of both maps. So yeah, if you're patient, like I say, I don't want to cheat, but if you guys are just patient and let me do my thing, I'll get a video out to you when I can. So anyway, this is going to take a little while to chop all this lovely corn, so I'll be back with you when I get that done. And that's the last of the corn. Go see how many litas we got. $2.16. Well, no, $2.18, because some of it's already fermented. Yeah, that's more than last time, but, let me shut this noisy tractor off. But last time I was harvesting with an inferior harvester. Let me see if this, because I'm sure I missed a little bit of corn here and there. I just want to see. Yes, I know it needs to be plowed. Oh no, I got it pretty clean. I say I knew I ran over some here and there where my right tractor tire I got a little too close. But yeah, I'd say I definitely got a good majority of it. Like I say, I got little bits and pieces here I might have missed, but okay. Corn is done. I definitely got to make some first crop here. Third crop. My brain. It's going to get more confusing because now I'm doing two maps. Because now I'm doing Westby, Wisconsin, so things are going to be more confusing. So I'm going to try it for a little while. If it gets to be too much, we might have to just take a vote and I'll have to pick one map. Oh, and I found a third map that I'd really want to play on. It's another one that's very, very much like No Man's Land. Do I dare show it? I don't know if I should, but you know what? What the heck? Why not? Okay, here it is. I shouldn't even be showing this because then I'll be tempted to play it. Actually, I was playing around with it a little bit. I'm like, oh no, no, gotta pick just one. There's too many maps to play with, man. I don't even know why I was. Well, I really wasn't looking for it. I think it found me. And it's like, oh my god, this is like one of my favorite maps is No Man's Land. This is No Man's Land again. Better, much better than Western Wilds. This is like No Man's Land 3. It's a 4x map. It is huge. Your starting farm is a little corner here on down a dead end road. Yeah, it is. Wow. If I know what I know now, I probably would have did this instead of Honkakorpi map. But yeah, that's another map that really got me interested. It is a beautiful map. It's got, you know, mountains and hills, and yeah, this is your starting farm. I love this. I love this idea where you just kind of start out with hardly nothing, and it's really tempting. I'm telling you, start. But I already got two maps going. I gotta cut this out. It's a bad habit. Bad habit. Anyway, I will leave a link in the description if anybody wants to check this out. You know, and you think it's something you want to look into. I know I gotta force myself not to because I really don't want to start another map. But yeah, it definitely interesting. That's for sure. Okay. May I, pretty please, just make a teensy weensy little bit exception to my rules? Besides, it's my game. I can make any rules I want. Um, I know haybines weren't invented until '64, but that's only like 5 years away, and I'm just looking at all this grass to cut, and I can't do it with that small teensy weensy little mowers anymore. I want something with a little bit of. I'm gonna get it in 5 years anyway. I just want something to save me a little bit of time. So I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Judge me in the comments. I just want to be able to get some work done around here. So much better. Also, I'm going to turn this into silage because I got more than enough hay. So, there, just something to cut at somewhat of a decent width. That looks much better. Nice, cleaner, neater cut. I mean, we already made somewhat of an exception to the rules when I bought this. I mean, obviously this is not available in 58 either. I think the spirit and the intentions are still true. It's just that I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I suppose if I wanted to stay totally true to it, I would have had to just stuck with feeding hay until the 60s or 70s, but I don't know. But yeah, that's the reason I wanted to get that haybine is I want a nice, neat, clean rows to be able to use this on. So, I don't know, whatever. All I know is I did the math and I got a lot more hay than I do silage, and boy, that ain't picking up very well. Oh, there we go. And another quick little update. We're into November. I don't know why I keep apologizing for things, but yeah, I keep cutting around things because I'm trying real hard to keep this video so it ain't too long. So, equipment all washed up, put away. I put away as much as I can anyway. These sheds are kind of small for like my haybine. I couldn't get it to fit anywhere, so unfortunately that'll have to stay outside for a little bit. I am going to put a new pull shed up very soon, just not quite yet. The pull shed I want is $35,000, and I don't quite have the money yet. I did take care of all the fields. That took a little while, especially this big one. All the rocker picked. It's ready for spring. Grass is good. These little rocks I don't worry about because they get rolled in. So, but yeah, everything's fertilized, prepped, ready for spring. Cows. The cows, nice and healthy, all fed. We got plenty of silage. Plenty, well, not plenty, but TMR is mixing. That's all good. Everything's chugging right along as it should. So, yeah, I guess yeah, everything's going great. Oh, and I have, almost forgot about this. Don't let me forget. I got almost 70,000 liters of wheat I can take in, which should be about ready to take in here pretty soon. I want to say January maybe? Oh, December I could take it in already. Let's see, 395 is peak. Yeah, it's getting up there. So next month, I think I can take that in. Okay, sleepy time. Well, we finally made it. 1959. This is where we end it. Finally. I got this funny feeling this is going to be a long episode. I did a lot this year. So, yep. It is spring. Just gotta wait for the snow to melt and I'll start planting. So, anyway, this has been a long one. Next episode will be Westby. I'm gonna alternate between this one and that series, and I don't know how much longer I'll do this series. Hopefully things get a little easier here pretty soon. This took a while. So, alrighty. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That could have been a disaster. Fred. Where are you, Fred? As if this episode ain't long enough. We have to say goodbye to the dog. Oh. Huh. Sorry, Fred, your doggy dish is buried in the snow. Fred! I have to say goodbye, Fred. Oh, he's running. There he is. Fred, stop running so we can pet you. Alright. Say goodbye, Fred. Goodbye.